Alright, cool. Hey guys, how you feeling? Oh, I'm looking wow. Jeez, I'm feeling successful right now. I'll explain why I just did that. But yes, I wanted to firstly, before I get into anything, I want to first say thank you for those that took the time to actually watch this video, because then they didn't have to. There's going to be maybe a lot of people that are going to be giving their own videos, but you've invested the time to actually listen to what I have to say about success. So for that, I thank you. Now, when it comes to the question, before we do get into the actual question itself, oh wait, sorry, hold on. Give me 1 sec. Sorry about that. Yeah, I'm back now. Alright, cool. So yeah, what I was saying is the question is, firstly, let's ask the question. What is the question? The question is, what is success to you? I'll let you think about that. What is success to you? It's something you have to think about, right? It's going to take you... It's not going to be something you can kind of work out in a day, because it's still something trying to be defined. Like, I looked on Google, actually, and basically this is what Google said. Google says that it's two things. Success is the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. The second thing it says is the good or bad outcome of an undertaking. Now, the thing that says to me is... Firstly, accomplishment suggests that you've had to undergo some sort of work. You've had to invest in some sort of time. Now, when it comes to the aim of this video, and my want when it comes to this video, because that's what I'm going to be going through in the whole aim of this, because what I believe success is your wants. My aim of this video is to do this in one take. So let's see how it goes. I'm excited. So when it comes back to what I was saying, the second thing is it's saying that it's the good or bad outcome of an undertaking. Undertaking means you have to undergo something. You have to put in something to get out. Input versus output. Naturally, you don't think to yourself when you breathe, oh wow, I've accomplished breathing right now. But because you haven't had to sacrifice much. But when you go to, for example, becoming an entrepreneur or becoming rich, you know you have to put in a lot of blood, sweat and tears. For example, I just started my Snap business recently, and I'm not gonna lie, at first I was quite scared, because I didn't know if it was gonna be good or if it was bad. But because I wanted it so much, I was excited to do it. And I'll be honest, now when it's going well, like in the first week, I probably made my break even already. It's something that I can honestly say, when it comes to success, it's just about achieving your wants. That's as simple as it is. Because I just wanted to start a Snap business, and I'm now doing it. I feel successful in that specific moment. That is what success is. Success is about achieving or accomplishing what you want. And when you achieve more and more wants, that is the testament to you becoming a more successful person or less successful person. Because there's someone that, for example, someone achieving to walk, you are still a successful person, but you're just less successful than me. Because I've achieved GCSEs, I've achieved going to college, I've achieved, you know, these other things that you may not have achieved. Let's say if your life stopped at you learning to walk. That is all it is. Everyone's successful in their own way. A homeless person is still successful because he was still able to, for example, maybe you grew a beard. That's a success. He might have wanted to grow a beard. But at the end of the day, it's just that he has less success than maybe Bill Gates, because he has a house. He has the more things you want. And the way I've broken it down is from a simple formula of this. Success equals sacrifice times desire. Success equals sacrifice times desire. Now, what's sacrifice? Now, I can tell you first and foremost, before you think about, because I know what comes to your head straight away when you think of sacrifice, because it comes to my head straight away as well. A lamb slaughtered, give up to God's gonna now give me blessings. No, that's not, obviously, like, I'm not being disrespectful to religion, but like, I'm a religious person myself, but it's not a sacrificial lamb. That's not what we're talking about, because we're not going to be starting every morning, like, we're going to get successful guys, we're going to now cut a lamb in the middle of morning meeting, that's how we're going to get to the film of D5. That's not the case. No, sacrifice is basically what you're willing to give up or offer towards you gaining that want or that desire. So, for example, when you're in the program, you know it's a 6 to 12 month program. Regardless of how long it takes to get there, you have to invest time, effort, to gain that business. That is the sacrifice you're putting up, your time. Your time to work on yourself. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing that comes to anything without giving something. Now, what does that mean? So, for example, you go to JD. You don't go to JD and go there, just take the trainers and walk out. Unless you're a thief. That's not the way you live life. You go there, give them money, they give you the trainers. You've invested £80, you invested £130, invested £200. How much you've invested to gain those trainers? Now, imagine this though. You went to JD, you have no wants for no shoes there. You don't care for any shoes on the list or any shoes on the rack. But someone's offering you trainers. How likely are you going to buy those trainers? Probably not. Because there's no want. There's no desire. But you meet and see many people that will go to, for example, Louis Vuitton. They'll go shopping in, let's say, for example, Oxford Circus, sorry. And they'll go there. They'll go JD, look at the Nike shoes. Don't really care for Nike shoes. They'll run to Louis Vuitton or Maison Valentino. And they'll look in there and be like, ooh, those £700 shoes look good. Do you know why they look good to them? Do you know why they want them? Because it's what their favorite rapper want have them. So they want to look like them. So it's not that they want the shoes, but they want to look like Fredo. They want to look like Drake. They want to look like your Lil Wayne. They want to look like the people that they see. So they desire that look. So they will invest that £800 happily. They won't even think about how much money they got because they want to look like that person. And in that moment, when they're that person, they've succeeded. They've accomplished something because it wasn't easy to get those Louis shoes because they cost £800 and you got about £1,000 in total. So you got £200 left. So you know you got to now grind it back up. This is what success is. It's about accomplishing a want. And for example, you can look at someone like Richard Branson and you might ask him, or you might ask yourself first, is Richard Branson successful? Most people would say yes, because he has what you want. He has the money, he has the fame, he has a family, he has the freedom. But if you ask Richard Branson, I'm pretty sure he would say he isn't, because otherwise he would stop. Because do you read a book, finish it, and then say, why did I finish it? No. The same way, do you live your life, become successful, then carry on? No. You're clearly still trying to attain that success. You haven't finished the book. That is why you're still going. That is why you're still working. Because what you consider success is not what I consider success. And what you consider success, I don't consider success. And that's why it's a question that it can be debated for years, because it's not based on, it's not something you can make it just one big thing. It's not, I think the word subjective. It's more based on the person, so objective. It's more based on the thing we're talking about. It's more based on a scenario. It's more based on who is in front of us or who we're talking about when it comes to success. Because I can feel like, for example, me putting on this Vaseline right now, making my lips nice and smooth, I've succeeded because now I don't have dry lips. I can think that, you know, putting this hand sanitizer is on my hands. This is now success in this moment because now I'm clean. No coronavirus. You know me, I'm clean now. They ain't gonna catch me. I'm good. I can also think that, you know, me lifting this weight is successful because right now I'm gonna now get a bigger arm. But it's just about what you want at that present moment. That's all it is. That's a simple message. Now, the reason why I did the bed in the first place is because I was trying to show you that at that point, I wanted to do that. So I did it. And that is why my whole point of the message is success is all about achieving wants. You have a list of wants. And as you go along, you'll keep adding more and more wants. That is why success is never ending until you actually end of your career. Because that's when you've decided, I've achieved the wants in my life. That's when Richard Branson's decided, you know what, I've done the things I want to do in my life. I can now chill. I can now relax. Because until then, why would you chill? Why would you think, you know what, I can stop? Because you still want to do things. You still want to travel the world. You still want to do this. You still want to do that. And that's why I'll be honest. If I were to define success or to find someone to be a successful person, I wouldn't choose to do it until they probably finished their life, because that's when you can see, have they achieved what they want to do? Have they done all the things in their life? Because you can be 80 but still be traveling the world. You might still want to do other things. So you still want certain things. So there's still a level of aggression towards every day getting up. Let me go hustle. Or you're not going to hustle at 80, but you might go and book a plane. You might still doing other things to achieve those wants. There's a sacrifice willing to be made. You have to buy the plane ticket. You have to travel. You have to go through that 9-hour flight, 10-hour flight, 20-hour flight if you're going somewhere like Australia. These are investments or sacrifices to gain the wants you have. Juice. But I just wanted to say thank you for actually listening, because at the end of the day, you didn't have to. Also, I wanted to, anyone have any feedback, let me know, because I will obviously want to improve every time I'm public speaking. But I appreciate Sham for giving us this kind of like chance to create a presentation or a video as such to kind of show our kind of skills and our understanding of what we've been doing for the last 3 weeks, because especially with the coronavirus, it's good to keep it interactive. So hope you guys enjoy the video. Have a nice day. Enjoy your Saturday. Peace.